Hey guys, Jaws Short Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Core Class Shockwave from the Bumblebee movie, of course. So, yeah. Yeah, anyways guys, before we begin the review, just want to say, yeah, apologize for being absent from the channel for almost a month. Don't worry, just didn't get the time to make the reviews, but anyways, here we are now, and I'm back. So yeah, anyways, and the other reason is because, I had, all these figures I had to review here, because, I got this guy, got Ravage, and then I got, that Kingdom Pterosaur still got a review, so I don't know, what am I going to do first? Am I going to do Shockwave, Ravage, or Pterosaur? Yeah. But, anyways, let's get into those reviews now, or at least beginning with the Shockwave one. So, yeah, but anyways, here we have Shockwave in his tank mode, which we did not see in the Bumblebee movie, but yeah, hey, so cool. And yeah, because the toy designers apparently had to come up with their own designs for the vehicle mode, since, well, the original designs, from the movie, there was only the robot modes that they had, so, but fortunately, at least it gave us better looking robot modes, more accurate looking robot modes, I should say. And, of course, the alt modes, for Ratchet, Brawn, and, Wheeljack, they look good, but unfortunately for Soundwave, he got the short end of the stick. If you saw my review, you will know. But, yeah. So, but anyways, but at least we got Shockwave here with a decent alt mode, and of course, like I said before, this is a core class Shockwave now, and you're like, wait a minute, isn't this a Studio Series figure? And it's like, core class, isn't that the thing from Kingdom, Legacy, and all that? And my answer is yes, but now they're incorporating core class into the Studio Series lineup, and yeah, for the first wave, they did Ravage, also from the Bumblebee movie, and then, of course, Shockwave, and then next they're doing Spike from the 1986 movie. Yeah, pretty cool concept, and, do like how we now get core class figures. Unfortunately, that did spark some controversy over the fact that Shockwave is core class. And here's what I gotta say. Pretty much like what I said in my news video, a few months ago. I think it's been about 3 months now. Wow, that was fast. 3-4 months. But anyways, so yeah, like I said in that video, honestly, or I'm not sure if I said in the video, but either way, I'll say here's the thing. I bet that Hasbro will still do a Voyager class or Layer class, whatever they choose to do, of the Bumblebee movie Shockwave, because, it seems like, according to some listings, that we're getting smaller versions of characters that we already got, in a bigger form in Studio Series. So I still think they'll do Shockwave. Now, when they'll do a bigger Shockwave, I don't know, but oh well, at least we got this one for now. This is, I guess, now our official first official Bumblebee movie Shockwave figure, because most of them in recent time have just been third party. But anyways, let's get down to the review, because I've talked way too much. Here he is in tank mode, and yeah, I gotta say, very nice. Better design than what they did for Soundwave, at least, they gave him a cool looking design. Kind of reminds me of his Transformers Prime, kind of design here in tank mode, because he was a tank in that. But, yeah. And of course, Visible Hand Syndrome, and yeah, and Visible Head Syndrome in the back. Hooray! But yeah, we'll get into that in a bit. Yeah, overall, pretty nice. It's got the tread detail. Yeah, I quite dig it. So, yeah, on the bottom here, not too much. Yeah, it is what it is. It's a Cybertronian tank mode. That's themed after Shockwave, and ain't too bad. So, yeah. But anyways, not much else to say here. Oh yeah, because, well, I'll get into this in a bit, but the tank turret can move. So, yeah, the cam looking up, and down a bit. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Of course, I got the head there, sticking out there, visible head syndrome. But it does actually look pretty ridiculous if you actually look at it, but, oh well. But yeah, so anyways, if you're wondering, wait a minute, how's the head moving around with, this turret on here? And that's because when you transform this is like a separate accessory, and it tabs into the back of that. We'll get into that in the transformation part, but yeah, that's basically how it's doing that. So you can kind of see it connected in there. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So, and he can't roll. He doesn't have any wheels, so he just slides around. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate, but yeah, that is what it is. So, anyways, now for comparison, here he is with the Kingdom Core class, Optimus Prime, the only one I'll do here because, again, I don't really have any other smaller Shockwaves. I don't have that Legends class Shockwave from Combiner Wars. But yeah. Hopefully they do a Core class G1 Shockwave. That'll be pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the tank mode. Now, before we get any further than that, here's what the packaging for these Core class, this is what the packaging for the Core class figures look like. You guys probably have already seen them. Here we go. Got a nice little artwork on the top. That's pretty nice. They got Studio Series, Transformers Bumblebee, and of course the figure would be displayed in here, and they got the backdrop in there. It's not like a full out one like what it usually is. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not, not numbered. And then, of course, Studio Series Shockwave. And if you're wondering, yes, you can stick your fingers in here. You can scratch up the figure, put your germs on it. So that's kind of unfortunate, because Hasbro is kind of cutting down on plastic, for a healthier ecosystem, which I'm not against by any means, but it's just, now we just get less plastic and more figure swapping and, yeah, all that nonsense. And, of course, got the back right here. And the other side. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. So, and by the way, they do not number the Core class figures. Not surprisingly, but yeah. Anyways, now for transformation. Now starting off, yeah, parts forming, boom! But hey, at least you get to see what I was talking about earlier. So, sorry if you just want to remove the tank cannon from the head. Just kind of have to really force it out, but try to be careful with it. All right, there we go. And yeah. So basically, this is how it all works. So when you're transforming it in the robot mode, you're supposed to fold that in. But when you turn it back into the tank, you just want to fold this tab out, and then on the back of the head, once you turn around, then there's this hole right here. You just tab that in there. That's how it all works. And it's kind of hard to get in there, but once you get in there, then yeah, it's all nice and secure. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So, sorry if you just want to click that in, and just set off to the side. And now for the actual transformation. Starting off, you just want to untab the leg section, or the arm sections, I should say, right here. Like so, for both of the, what would become the legs. Then next, you just want to untab this right here, the tab from this hole, and then just want to do the same over here. And then next, you just want to lift up this panel piece for the chest, and then untab that from there. And then just want to raise this up. And once you got that, then you can straighten out the legs, and I'm not sure if they'll click in. Kind of does on this one, not sure about this, but they'll just kind of sit there. And then next, you just want to flip up the feet. And I got some odd looking thing going on. But next, just want to rotate this section up. This will unclick. And then this does it snap into place? No. So this kind of straightens up there, and then next you just want to rotate around the head. And next, just want to untab this forearm section from the bicep. And just rotate that around like so. I do the same thing over here. Lower it down, rotate that. And once you got that, then next you just want to collapse this chest panel right in here. And once you got that, there you have Core Class Shockwave in his robot mode. And yeah, I gotta say, pretty neat little robot mode they got going here for Shockwave. So yeah, but anyways, take a look at the head sculpt. You know, different kind of Shockwave, but it's pretty much what we saw on screen, just more simplified. Unfortunately, my yellow paint has a little scratch going on. And then you get some nice silver here around the center of the chest, then some purple, it looks like paint there, yeah. And of course, some other details where we saw, like this, and yeah. And of course, we got the thick thighs thing going on from the movie, but hey, at least it's accurate. And yeah. On the back, pretty nice and clean. Not really any paint, but hey, still nice and clean. I do like how like the body just actually they mold in some pretty nice details back there. So we'll give we'll give the designer some credit. And yeah, kind of some hollowness in the legs, but oh well. It's a $10 figure, so what do you expect? But yeah. So anyways, for articulation, the head is on a mushroom peg, so it can only swivel side to side. It cannot look up. And then the shoulders are on ball joints, so they can move around like a full 180 degrees. Move out that far, not very far, unfortunately. The elbows do bend about this far, also not that far. You can also go back if you want to. And then the forearms also do swivel. The hands don't swivel, but at least the forearms do, even though that's not humanly possible. Maybe for Transformers, but anyways. No ab crunch, kind of expected. The legs can kick up this far, back that far, then out that far. Then the knees do bend, and then the feet do kick back and forth due to transformation, and that's pretty much it. Kind of expected. Again, it's $10 core class figure. What do you expect? But nonetheless, not too shabby. I mean, and of course everyone's complaining like, boo, it's a core class Shockwave. Well, it's like, well, first of all, Studio Series, they'll do a proper scaled Shockwave in the near future. So that's kind of out of the bag. And also, this figure ain't that bad. So it's like, what's everyone complaining about? We'll get a bigger Shockwave in the near future. But until then, what we got now is pretty fine. But yeah, anyways, for accessories, of course, it has a nice cannon here, which we saw before. And I believe it's supposed to attach into his left arm, or left hand. And there you go. Now we can destroy the launch. You can say his iconic line, destroy the launch pad, destroy the launch pad, let none escape. I could do better Shockwave than that, but considering this is a review, I'm not going to waste my time right now doing that, but yeah. Yeah, pretty nice. And, you just shoot down some good old Autobots, which is pretty sad. It's like, why no? But yeah, oh yeah, it doesn't have any waste, so, but hey, not too bad. Not bad at all, so, yeah, but, anyways, now for comparison, here he is with the Kingdom Core Class Optimus Prime. As you can see, yeah, it definitely does fit in a core class scale. So if you just want to have this as a substitute Shockwave for, your G1 core class figures, this guy could stand on, I mean, he doesn't honestly look like G1, well, it kind of does, but, just a little more realistic. So if you want a more realistic G1 Shockwave with your other G1 core class figures, hey, he could fit in very nicely. So yeah, there's that. And here he is with, just for random, because, he is another Bumblebee movie, Studio Series Wave, our Studio Series Bumblebee movie wave figure. Here is with the Voyager class Soundwave, and yeah, obviously that's not very accurate at all, but a Shockwave should be about, Soundwave's like maybe a little taller or shorter, I don't know. We haven't got an official scale from Hasbro yet, but we'll see once we get a bigger version of this figure, because guess what? It will happen, trust me. And if you don't think so, then if you're a future watcher, then you'll definitely see my review for this bigger Shockwave that isn't even out yet, but we'll see. But anyway, I don't know why I was talking in that weird voice, but yeah. Basically, my point is, we will get a much larger Studio Series Shockwave, but until then, you got this guy and a bunch of other third-party ones. Oh man, so many third-party figures, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for the comparisons. So there you guys have my review for the Transformers Studio Series Core Class Shockwave. And, you know what? It's not that bad of a figure. Like, again, I can understand, the controversy of having, wanting to have a larger Shockwave, but here's the thing. There's no doubt that we will get a Voyager Leader class, probably most likely Voyager class Bumblebee movie Shockwave in, the near future or something. Because, first of all, Hasbro is a toy company, like the largest one in, obviously, the US, or I'm not sure about, not sure if it's in the world or in the US, but anyways, so, they're a big toy company, they want money, more of it, lots of it, and in order to do that, they gotta make, meet demands, and of course, release a larger version of this guy. So, we will probably get one, very soon, but anyways, I've been talking about that way too much in the review, so let's just focus on the figure at hand. So, yeah, my thoughts, pretty neat little figure. Is it the best figure ever? Obviously, no, but it's probably actually one of my favorite core class figures because, it still gets the job done, looks pretty accurate. The articulation, while it ain't great, it's also not that bad either. And I do like the cannon and the fact that he could still do his iconic, destroy the launch pad, let none escape. Yeah, it's pretty nice, and paint details not that bad. So overall, not a bad figure whatsoever. So yeah, but anyways, guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So anyways, guys, as always, till all are one.